You guys are not gonna believe this. So hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. If you're new here, thanks for joining us. I would just like to say it's just you're just average kind of guy that loves the outdoors and to hunt. With that being said, today I would like to talk about your gear and what you're willing to pay for your gear. Are you one of those guys that you like to go out and spend thousands and thousands of dollars on all the new guns and bows that come out? Or are you the guy that you have the rifle that you've had for 10 plus years that was handed down to you and you're just happy with that? Or same with the pack and the gear. I mean, are you into all that high-end stuff, or are you just okay with what you have because it works? So today that's what I kind of like to talk about. Me personally, besides my binos, my Vortex, I have the Vortex Diamondback, I believe it is. Yep, Vortex Diamondback. Now for me they're just too small. I've kind of outgrown them. They were good for when I first started 5 years ago. For now they're too small. So I've been going back and forth for quite some time now, as far as all the new gear. Like my pants, I don't go out. I have a hard time spending hundreds of dollars on camo when I can go to like Smith & Edwards, Cal Ranch, or my latest find are these Wrangler really lightweight cargo zipper pants from Walmart. I mean, they're 20 bucks and they're super comfortable. They stretch, they're warm. I can put a base layer underneath them and not feel like I'm being smothered. I think the only real money I've ever spent has been on my camera gear. You have to have quality camera gear. My rifle is the 308 Remington. I have a Vortex scope on it. Again, it's one of those scopes that it's good. I mean, is it great? For the Crossfire 2 being what it was when it came out, yeah, it was great. But now, no, because Vortex is just, they've evolved so much. I mean, look at the new binos with the HDs or the Strike Force, and like the spotting scopes. I got my spotting scope off of Amazon. I paid 119 bucks for it. It's good. It's not great, but it does what I need it to do. So yeah, my question is how do you guys feel about it? Do you guys feel like the new Hoyt that just came out, do you feel like it's worth going out paying, I mean, at the end of the day, I guess it'd be like almost $1,600 for the year for a bow? because you know next year there's going to be a new one and you're going to have different features. So do you keep the same bow and just kind of tweak the features, or do you just go out and get a new bow? Because if so, and you can afford to go out and do that, I'd like to know what you're doing for work, because I'm currently looking for a job. So, but all kidding aside, you know, I really do, I have a hard time spending, you know, $200 on a pair of pants or a camo top. So I'm just interested, for those of you who have paid that money and have those types of, you know, camo and the packs and all that, you know, Mystery Ranch packs, EXO packs. I mean, is it worth it? Because I don't know, because I haven't had one or, you know, experienced those. So I'm definitely interested. Go ahead and comment down below. I'd really like to know. It's just something that's been on my mind and I've been thinking about it. So I'm like, I have, you know, my Danner boots. I got them on sale at Sportsman's, you know. Great boots, not the best, but they're great. And that's nothing against Danner. It's just the way, you know, I hike and how my feet are and my expectations. Just like my new trail camera. You know, Morgan got it for me for Father's Day, and I've already tested it out one weekend going camping. It's not a stealth cam. I actually forget the name of it. But it's great. It's a great trail cam. It's got 18 megapixels. It does video, pictures. The SD card's great. I can just throw the SD card right in my card reader on my phone. The clarity, night vision. It's got a 120-degree angle. And actually, you know, when we were out camping, we saw what I thought was a turkey, but ended up being a condor, like a turkey vulture, that was in our camp, and it walked right up to the camera, which was kind of cool. And you know, the infrared, motion detector, video, you can do just video, or you can do pics, or you can do both. But I mean, it's a great buy, and it does what it does, and it's waterproof. And you know, I think it was like 50 or 60 bucks versus going out and, you know, getting a stealth cam, which is like $150+. So maybe it's better. I don't know, because I don't have one. So that's why I'm kind of asking you guys your opinion on what you think, with the range finders and, you know, all your basic hunting equipment. Is it worth spending that extra money, or is it okay to buy cheaper brands but still get the job done? Because I don't think, in my opinion, that a $600 pack is going to help you kill a deer or an elk or an antelope or a bear that much easier because of your pack. Now, I get it, you know, you'll be able to find them easier with a better spotting scope and, you know, binoculars and distance with rangefinders and all that. So I get all that. But at the end of the day, I think, you know, how you shoot either your rifle or your bow or your muzzleloader, whatever the case might be, that's what's going to get you, you know, at the end of the day, satisfaction of hunting. So I'm not saying I'm right or wrong. I'm just kind of throwing it out there, just trying to get your opinions. I'm more curious than anything. Like I said, you know, I've hunted when I live out back, you know, west in California, but here in Utah I've only hunted for 5 years. I've been here for 14, so it's still kind of new to me working in, not working, but hunting in this area because everybody's so secretive about their spots or where they go. Nobody's really willing to give advice, which I think is kind of odd, since there's so many other channels, YouTube channels up here in Utah. You would think that they like to grow their channel by being more, you know, giving as far as like information. I'm not asking for like personal spots, but I mean, is down south better to hunt than up north for elk? You know, vice versa for deer. For somebody that doesn't really know a whole lot of people or in the hunting community, I mean, you know, there's got to be some kind of some leeway. There's got to be, you know, somebody out there that's willing to educate people, to help them excel in being self-sustaining. We talk about, you know, public land and keeping public land the way it is. And I'm a firm believer of public land, and I would love to be self-sustaining. But this day and age that we're in right now, they make it, you know, really, really impossible. But yeah, so I would just like to get some thoughts on what you guys are thinking. And if you like anything that I've been talking about, or you can relate to it, do me a favor, go ahead, subscribe, hit that like button. You know, I'm trying to build this up, not to really make money, but to get out there and to share my experiences, because I'm one of those people where I'm self-taught and I have to do things kind of not necessarily the hard way, but I take the longer path to know something than the easiest path, because I feel like I'm more informative when I go that route, and I learn like that. But it's always nice to have, you know, somebody else there to be like, hey, you know, this is what you should be doing. You know, you need to go lower than higher this time of year. You know, stuff like that. So again, thanks guys for watching. I thank you. For all of you that have already subscribed, I thank you, and can't wait for hunting season. Let's get it.
I was knocked down, heard the countdown through the haze, in the face of defeat, yeah. I was ruled out with no bailout on my